At least 136 civilians have been killed, including 13 children. And 400 have been injured since Russia invaded Ukraine last week, Nations Agency said on Tuesday. Food supplies are running low. The UN World Food Programme is scaling up activities in Ukraine so that it can support up to 3.1 million people.
A Russian armored column bore down on Ukraine's capital Kyiv on Tuesday after the deadly shelling of civilian areas in its second-largest city indicated that frustrated Russian commanders could resort to more devastating tactics to achieve the goals of their invasion. Kyiv was still in the hands of President Volodymyr Zelensky's government, with soldiers and civilians ready to fight the invaders street by street.
Ukrainian president said on Tuesday that Russian artillery attacks on Ukraine's second-largest city of Kharkiv amounted to state terrorism and called on the international community to recognize it as such. Zelensky also said it was time for the West to consider imposing a no-fly zone for Russian missiles, planes and helicopters in response to Russian shelling of the Ukrainian city of Kharkiv.
Red Cross agencies appealed on Tuesday for $273 million to provide food, water and shelter to millions of people in Ukraine, where the humanitarian situation is deteriorating rapidly, and to those who have fled abroad.
Iran said efforts to revive a 2015 nuclear deal could succeed if the United States took a political decision to meet Tehran's remaining demands. As months of news enter what one Iranian diplomat called a now or never stage.
China's purchases of Iranian oil have risen to record levels in recent months, exceeding a 2017 peak when the trade was not subject to US sanctions, tanker tracking data showed.
A man shot and killed his 3 children and a 4th person before taking his own life, in an outburst of gun violence that unfolded in a church near California's capital, police said.
Military helicopters airlifted stranded people from rooftops of flooded neighborhoods in eastern Australia, and a 10th victim was found on Tuesday following days of torrential rain as the Wally shifts south towards Sydney.
Prime Minister Imran Khan has announced a 5-year tax exemption for overseas investors to bolster investment in Pakistan. He made the announcement during a gathering in Lahore. He further explained when industries earn profit, other investors get attracted to that particular sector.
The Sindh government on Tuesday appointed Dr. Nazira Khatun as Karachi University's first ever female acting vice-chancellor, after the previous person to hold office, Dr. Khalid, was removed in compliance with Sindh High Court's order. Nazira is one of the senior-most professors at the varsity.
The inflation rate slowed down to 12.2% in February amid a double-digit increase in prices of essential kitchen items, fuel and electricity, and chances of a spike in imported inflation amid the ongoing Russia-Ukraine crisis. The Pakistan Bureau of Statistics reported on Tuesday that the Consumer Price Index rose to 12.2% in February over the same month a year ago.
After allowing a full-capacity crowd for the Pakistan Super League, the National Command and Operations Centre has permitted 100% spectators at stadiums during the Pakistan-Australia series.